I get a feeling I'm making rounds here in this hotel. The reason for my trip to London is a meeting with the TETRA and Critical Communications Association Marketing Group. We advise the board on how to market actually the strategy of the TCCA. We're going to start at around 11 o'clock and we're going to meet a lot of companies there. It's an interesting group of people that discusses the future on communications of the TCCA. Not only the large companies, also some smaller companies are present during that meeting. I'm not sure if we're going to see all of the people that we want to speak, but at least we have a full day. And tomorrow there's another day in London, so busy times. I know the Netherlands had a lot of cyclists, China, but here in London. Good morning to you. Looking for the Waterloo Suite. The Waterloo Suite. Must be somewhere here. It's the Lancaster Suite, Marlborough Suite, Trafalgar Suite. Where are we? Where are we? Regent, Boardroom, Victoria Suite. I get a feeling I'm making rounds here in this hotel. And there is nobody here. Guess I'm early today. Well, it was an early flight anyway, so take a look outside. Sights and sounds of London. So in about 5 minutes, we're having this TCCA meeting. We have a number of people attending that event. Motorola Solutions, Henrietta Kupke from BDBOS is there, Peter Clemens, Dam, Norman Frisch from Huawei, Ericsson, Nokia, Tapio Makinen from Airbus Defence and Space, SLC, Bill Kittner will be there, who is the CEO of the TCCA. Tony Gray will be there, Mladen Fratonis, the chairman of the TCCA, and there is a special guest that is invited to that meeting today. There will be something signed today during that meeting, which is important for the TCCA, for the future of the TCCA and related to the events. More about that later. I'm here with Norman Frisch from Huawei.
I belong to Huawei's team in China, where we globally make sure that e-LTE is being appreciated by the customers, demonstrate how the technology is being implemented into mission-critical projects.
Okay, but now you're already for about 1 year in the TETRA and Critical Communications Association Marketing Group. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
How did you experience this year actually in the group?
So it is very important. The TCCA is an extremely important organization, association, to help customers to better understand what options do they have in order to implement a mission-critical system. Interoperability is an extremely important part, and the TCCA is having dedicated groups and people working on the standardization together alongside with the industry like Huawei in the standardizations projects like TWP to make sure the standard is available, interoperable between different vendors and capable of performing the features that the customers are requiring. So for us, the TCCA is a real value to see that the LTE is actually being implemented in mission-critical projects.
So besides the marketing group, Huawei is also involved in the other groups within the TCCA?
Yes, so we are active in several different groups, CCPG, other groups, where people are defining and looking into how a broadband system can be implemented for these kind of mission critical projects.
Last year in May, during the Critical Communications World event in Amsterdam, you had this big event in the Hilton Hotel, I can remember. The e-LTE Alliance was there with all of its members, new members. Was that an accelerator for mission critical solutions for Huawei to expand your bandwidth in Europe?
Yeah, so the CCW events are also events where we from the e-LTE Industry Alliance are actually benefiting from being near to the customers, to the end project. So it's now several times we have done that, and the e-LTE Industry Alliance has consistently grown out of this. So as a chairman of the e-LTE Industry Alliance, I've seen, we have had this event and I really appreciated the customers and also our members coming and openly exchanging of what kind of projects we are doing, what kind of equipment is available. So the Alliance helps the members as well as also the customers to see there's a joint community to promote one standardized trunking system, 3GPP standardized trunking system. This is what e-LTE Industry Alliance is about, to make sure that it's a multi-vendor solution, a solution which fits the customer with suppliers from different areas, but working together from experience out of other projects.
Suppliers and developers and everybody around that ecosystem, is it?
Yeah, it's not only hardware. We're not talking only about hardware.
Exactly.
There's also software crunching. IT becomes much more important. IoT, Internet of Things, is actually something where e-LTE is a bearer for these kind of information. So you see lots of IoT information coming and that need to be processed. So you see companies working in the data environment, working in video environment, video surveillance environment, and companies of course which manufacture hardware, explosion-proof terminals, which are capable of performing their activities according to the standards.
Okay, so will this year's actually event be again in Amsterdam or somewhere else?
No, we are moving. We are still looking for a new location. This year CCW is not happening in Europe. So far we had the e-LTE Industry Alliance always piggyback on the CCW.
Okay.
So for this year we are still looking for a location. Alliance is open to all of the suppliers. So we have revamped the web page. It's actually quite interesting on eltia.org, industryyalliance.org. You can actually see the members, you can see what we have done, the plans we have done, how to join the organization. It's a very easy process, and we will be happy to join you as a member. As long you are working in the mission critical environment, you have equipment which can be working together with an LTE voice trunking solution, that you are welcome as a member.
We found Ed here signing a contract with the TCCA, and we know that the procurement was going on for some time.
Yep.
It took a year to decide what company should organize the Critical Communication series of events.
Yes.
And that's your company.
It is. Well, thank you. Yes, we are absolutely delighted. So yes, I'm Ed Tranter. I am the Managing Director of MA Exhibitions, which is part of the Mark Allen Group. And also for the telecoms people out there, we publish Land Mobile and TETRA Today magazines. So yes, you are right. It's been a long process. It's been a very thorough process. But then I think for these kinds of decisions, where you're talking about a global series of events and a partner that really has to support the association, then it's going to take that length of time. But we're absolutely thrilled to be the winners in the end and to start working for the next 5 years with the association. We're an event organiser, but we don't own the events. The events are owned by the TCCA. So the TCCA have a mission, if you like, to further the cause of critical communications, in whether it be in TETRA or in LTE or whatever technology, but around the world, and that's a big mandate. But these are the platforms for them to do it, and we want to work in partnership with them to make sure that we can give them the best possible way of communicating this technology to all the people that need to know it, whether they use it existing or if they're entirely new to the technology.
And just to be sure, you're not an events organizer that organizes local events all around the world, right?
Well,
because that's very important, because the events of the TCCA go global.
Yes, indeed. So we organise about 200 events a year across multiple industries, but we currently operate on 4 continents. So looking forward to working on these events overseas, obviously racking up the air miles. but no, it's going to be really good. I mean, it's a great bunch. I mean, a lot of these people I'm meeting for the first time in the marketing meeting, but everyone's really excited, really enthused, and there's a team that really wants to see it succeed. So we're just glad to be part of it.
And when do we see the first event organised by your organisation?
So the first event organised by us will actually be the global event in May 2018. But we will be on site in Hong Kong. Obviously, we'll need to undertake the on-site rebook for that this next event. But this is the first one. Will be in Europe in 2018. Venue to be announced, but we have a shortlist which is to be approved by the TCCA.